And now switching topics, do you or someone you know have diabetes? There's an exciting new development for monitoring blood sugar you'll want to know about. Take a look.
Well, color has long been used to help communicate important information when it matters most. In fact, studies show that people process color before they're even consciously aware of it. And now color is being used to help Americans living with diabetes. Joining us this morning to tell us more is endocrinologist Dr. Jeremy Pettus. Doctor, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's start out by talking about blood sugar monitoring and why it is so important with people living with diabetes, and what are some of the barriers that we're still dealing with?
Yeah, so for people living with diabetes, it's extremely important for them to check their blood sugars regularly because they use that information to make all kinds of decisions, ranging from the food they eat to the activity that they undertake to the medications they're using, all these things to help keep them healthy. But unfortunately, some people can face barriers with blood glucose measuring, and one of those is that sometimes people might not know what the actual blood sugar number means. For example, they might not know the difference between a 125 and a 195 result, and if they should take any action. And this is particularly important when we're dealing with a low blood sugar, because that is a potentially dangerous situation, which actually does require immediate attention.
So then, doctor, as I kind of teased as we started the segment, how is color being used to sort of address this problem?
Right. So thankfully, we're starting to take what we know about how people process information, like you mentioned, and applying it to medical technology. So, for example, there's a new blood glucose meter called the One-Touch Vario Flex that actually uses color to help people understand the results. So when they test their blood sugar, they get a color that's either blue, green, or red that quickly indicates if they're low, in range, or high. And that range can be customized for each individual patient with their healthcare provider. So it's a simple, very easy to use meter, but for people that want a little bit more, it actually comes with built-in Bluetooth technology that automatically wirelessly syncs their blood glucose result to their smartphone, whether that's an Apple device or an Android. And it's all their blood sugar information is actually stored in an app, so when the patient clicks on it, they can see all their information's right there. They can identify patterns of when they're high, they're low, they can see their overall averages, and they can actually click to share that information with anybody, including their healthcare provider.
Oh wow, this is really incredible. We're not only using color to help us with our diabetes, but now we're also incorporating this amazing technology into it as well, doctor. So this is really great news. So people who are struggling with their diabetes, do you have any more advice for them this morning?
Yeah, so as an endocrinologist, a diabetes specialist, and somebody who's been living with diabetes myself, type 1, for over 20 years, I really think education is key. So I would strongly urge people to take advantage of the many online communities through social media. Or, for example, I work for a not-for-profit organization called Taking Control of Your Diabetes that actually provides education directly to the people most affected by this, and that's the people living with diabetes themselves. And we put on conferences across the country, again, providing this key education.
Doctor, this sounds great. Where can we go for more information?
So for more information on taking control of your diabetes and to see if there's a conference close to you to attend, you can go to tcoyd.org. And for more information on the One-Touch Vario Flex meter with the color technology, that would be onetouch.com.
Awesome. Doctor, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know our viewers are really happy to hear about this latest development in diabetes.
Yeah, thanks again for having me.
Now stay where you are. The Morning Blend will be right back.